G7 finance ministers announced sweeping crackdown on shadow networks and shipping loopholes enabling surging Russian oil exports, marking a new phase in Western sanctions strategy amid intensifying Ukraine war and global energy security fears. In a landmark development on Wednesday, the group of seven, G7, finance ministers pledged to plug major gaps in existing sanctions against Moscow, focusing on shadow networks and shipping loopholes that have allowed Russian oil to continue flowing into global markets despite price caps and restrictions. The decision signals a turning point in the West's economic offensive, with enforcement now shifting from broad trade curbs to precise targeting of intermediaries, insurers, and financial facilitators enabling Russia's energy sales. Officials outlined a strategy involving stricter monitoring of shipping routes, expanded penalties on companies and banks assisting Russia, and coordinated financial sanctions designed to choke off Moscow's most critical revenue stream. The move comes as Ukraine braces for another brutal winter under siege, while Europe and the US attempt to maintain unity in the face of economic pressures. Critics caution that the sanctions push could risk unintended consequences, including price volatility for dependent nations and possible Russian retaliation in other markets. Yet supporters argue this approach demonstrates resilience within the alliance and a refusal to let Moscow exploit loopholes. As the Ukraine conflict enters its fourth year, the G7's crackdown underscores that the war is no longer confined to the battlefield, it is reshaping the rules of global trade, finance, and energy security.